Sarah Grueneberg got an early start on her culinary career. Growing up in Houston, she loved to cook and bake and took over the kitchen when her mom traveled for work. After culinary school, she cut her teeth at legendary restaurants like Brennan's of Houston and Spiaggia in Chicago.
And Chicago's where she opened her own Monteverde. Last year, it was named one of Food & Wine's Restaurants of the Year. And just last month, another incredible honor. Grueneberg won the 2017 James Beard Award as Best Chef Great Lakes. Chef Sarah Grueneberg, welcome to The Dish.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the James Beard Award. How did that feel?
It was incredible. It was such an honor. It was the first time I was nominated, so I really didn't prepare a speech. I thought I'm very kind of deja vu, and so I was like, I just went up there and I was like, I can't believe this happened. This is real. So it was a lot of fun, and I wish I could relive that memory again. It was incredible.
Congratulations on it. We just had the legendary Tony Montuano. Here, he was one of your mentors in Chicago.
He was a huge mentor for me. Taught me the most important ingredient is the one you leave out of Italian cuisine, and sent me on my first trip to Italy.
Amazing.
So incredible.
But I understand that you actually opened your first restaurant in 4th grade, in effect.
I did, yes. It was called Flavors of the World, and it was a restaurant just about all different kinds of cuisine. And I actually mock employed my friends in school, and it was under the bleachers, and it was grass and flowers. We had money and coupons and menus.
Amazing.
And it was a lot of fun.
Well, this is one specific cuisine that we're talking about here. What do we have?
Yeah, so Monteverde really celebrates pasta. When you walk into the restaurant,
I celebrate it too privately. Go ahead.
Me too. You see pasta being made behind the bar in our pasta feed show. This is a gnocchetti, which is tossed with pesto and ricotta and pine nuts. Really simple, but one of those dishes that takes you back and you're like, I really love this.
Yes, I really love this.
Then celebrating spring, roasted asparagus. I like to put them right on the pan and dry roast them so they get a nice caramelized char color. Morels, fried eggs, manchego fonduta, and then a dish very close to my heart, redfish. I grew up fishing with my family and my uncle down in Texas in the bays. We go wade fishing, where you actually walk out and stand in the water and fish for redfish. So redfish aquapazza, and then the great Green Mountain salad. This is a salad after my Oma. It was a famous salad she made, and it just celebrates everything you like about a salad. Great lettuce, avocado.
Great
It is. It's like.
So as you said, you grew up in Houston, but what took you to Chicago ultimately?
What took me to Chicago is I really wanted to branch out. I had really done a great job at Brennan's. I had moved up the ranks. I was the first sous chef at 22 years old, and I worked under Chris Shepard, who taught me to go in the cooler and let the vegetables speak to me to work on specials.
Did the vegetables speak to you?
They did.
What did they say?
They said, use me. You want beets in this dish, which was hard as a young chef to pick an ingredient like beets.
Yeah.
And I really loved Houston, but I wanted to branch out. And so I flew to Chicago and staged at a few restaurants and met Missy Robbins.
The great Missy Robbins.
The great
also
Missy Robbins.
Pasta goddess.
Yes, and she gave me my first shot, and I moved to Chicago and moved there in August of 05, and worked at Spiaggia for 8 years.
Wow.
And worked my way throughout the kitchen. And
How terrifying was it to open your first place on your own? You're young, you're a woman. These are challenges in the restaurant world.
They are. I guess the biggest challenge for me was hoping that people would love the concept, hoping that it would shine through. You work so hard on what is your restaurant concept going to be?
Yeah.
And I knew celebrating pasta was an area that I loved, that I was passionate about, and also that I think Chicago and the U.S. really loves pasta. Every culture does, right?
But Chicago's also a booming restaurant town with a lot of competition. How scary was that leap?
I don't know. I think I just kind of went for it.
Yeah.
If you're scared, I think fear is what really can hold you back. So I really tried to be strong and just say, all right, I'm going to do it day by day. And I have a great business partner, Meg Saz, who we were actually line cooks at Spiaggia together. We met in 05.
Everything comes back to Spiaggia.
And everything does. We met our partners there, my fiance and her husband.
Wow.
We all cooked together, and we opened Monteverde. So it's a
And
it's
you're
a
doing
family
it.
friend affair.
Best Chef Great Lakes region, no small feat.
Yeah.
Chef Grueneberg, as I asked you to sign this dish, I'll also ask you the question of questions, which is if you could share this this bounty with any person, past or present, who would it be?
Well, I think it would be my grandparents, who are still doing great at 90 and 87,
awesome.
who taught me a lot. And my uncle, who's no longer with us, but he taught me a lot about cooking and being a good Texas woman. So
You sound like you've done him proud.
yes, thank you.
Congratulations on everything, Chef Sarah Grueneberg. Thank you. And for more on Sarah Grueneberg and the dish, head to our website at cbsthismorning.com.